In the quiet of a pond, a single-celled amoeba drifts through the water. It is a biological lone wolf, operating with total self-sufficiency. At this microscopic scale, the amoeba functions like an isolated villager living beside a well. Because it is so small, its surface area is massive compared to its internal volume, allowing it to pull every bit of oxygen and food it needs directly from the water through its outer membrane. A human body operates as a complex megacity comprised of trillions of cells. The vast majority of these villagers live deep inside the structure, completely isolated from the outside air and the nutrients in the stomach. This creates a mathematical bottleneck known as the surface area to volume ratio. As an organism grows, its internal volume expands much faster than its outer surface area. While particles reach the center of the small cube instantly, they barely scratch the surface of the large cube. Simple diffusion is too slow to keep deep internal cells alive. To sustain a body of this scale, evolution requires a high-speed logistics infrastructure to physically deliver fuel and haul away toxic waste. Without it, the city would starve and suffocate simultaneously. The engine driving this entire network is the mammalian heart. This heavily muscled power station functions as the central hub, operating 24 hours a day without a single second of rest. The heart is a double pump with 4 rooms, top receiving atria, and heavily muscled bottom ventricles. The right side collects oxygen-poor blood, pumping it to the lungs. Refreshed blood returns to the left ventricle, which has a drastically thicker wall to pump blood everywhere. The left ventricle must generate explosive pressure to blast blood through thousands of miles of vessels to reach your extremities, while the right ventricle only handles the short trip to the lungs next door. The body moves this blood through 3 specialized types of vessels, each designed to solve a specific physics problem. Arteries serve as outbound highways, carrying blood directly away from the heart. They feature thick, muscular walls to withstand high-pressure surges. Arteries branch into microscopic capillaries with walls 1 cell thick, allowing easy exchange of oxygen and waste. The blood then enters veins. Because pressure is low, veins have thinner walls and use one-way valves that snap shut to prevent blood falling backward against gravity. This road network is a specialized engineering solution, evolved to manage varying pressures, maximize chemical diffusion, and fight the constant pull of gravity. Your 5 liters of blood function as a vast fleet of specialized vehicles suspended in a pale yellow liquid highway called plasma. Red blood cells are oxygen cargo trucks. White blood cells hunt for infections, and tiny platelets instantly clot together to seal leaks in the pipes. This fleet is managed by specific codes known as blood groups, type A blood, type B blood, type AB blood, and type O, dictating which vehicles safely share the road. In a medical emergency, a mismatched transfusion causes these codes to clash. If type A blood enters a type B patient, the cells physically collide and stick together, a process called agglutination, creating a solid blockage that can stop the system entirely. Understanding this microscopic logistics code is the difference between a life-saving supply drop and a fatal biological traffic jam. This logistics network is tangible. You can see the blue return routes on the back of your hand or feel the rhythmic pulse in your neck. That thumping sensation is the physical shockwave of the left ventricle firing a new surge of cargo through your internal highways. The system adapts to your needs in real time. When you exercise, your heart rate accelerates to rush extra oxygen and glucose to your straining muscles while clearing away the rising levels of carbon dioxide. The network even adapts to thin air. In high-altitude environments like these mountain slopes, the body responds to oxygen scarcity by increasing the number of red blood cells in circulation, allowing the transport system to capture enough fuel to keep the city running. To overcome the limits of size, evolution engineered a self-repairing metropolis powered by an engine that beats 100,000 times a day. It is an automated marvel, delivering fuel and removing waste to keep you alive against the odds of physics.